Hi, my name is Frankie Poon, and today I'll be making a primitive hammer for History 131 for Ancient Technologies. Alright, so here are the materials. This is a 3 feet long wooden dowel, some string, rocks, and a saw. This is my first attempt at making a primitive hammer. I made it yesterday to see if it actually works. So what my plan is to do is to split the wooden dowel 2/3 of the way down the middle, and as you can see, I already got started. After that, hopefully one of these rocks will fit inside the split, as you can see here. And after that, I'll fasten the rock. Alright, so we finished cutting the split. As you can see here, I already marked where the rock is supposed to go. But unfortunately, I took this rock off of my first hammer because this is the only rock that fits in this. So let's get started.
So I already have a knot here. I'm just gonna fasten this.
So this is how the finished product looks like. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually hit these rocks about maybe 10 or 15 times just to test out the durability of this tool. We're already on my balcony where the rocks test it out on, and I'm going to be hitting it on this table, and hopefully we don't break anything out here. So we hit the rock for a total of 3 times before the hammer started coming loose. So as you can see here, there's some cracks in it. Started forming. I'm not sure if it formed from the hammer or it just dropping on the floor. It looks like it formed from the hammer, but 3 hits and the rock came loose. So in conclusion, Not a good hammer. All right, so we just got back from testing out our hammer. First thing I learned, I really suck at making hammers. As you can see here, after 3 attempts, stone got extremely loose. String is loose, especially on this side. Hammer just fell apart. And that really made me think about a discussion we had in class on craftsmanship. This is definitely a skill that needs to be learned and practiced, because it not only takes a lot of time and effort in making the tool itself, but also testing its actual effectiveness. Which brings me to my next point. This took way longer than I expected. I was hoping to knock this out in 50 minutes to make something as simple as a hammer, but it ended up taking 2 hours. And I also had a saw. So I imagine prehistory would take even longer. I mean, they'd probably have to make a really sharp rock out of something like this. It's really flat. And it would probably have to hammer that into a stick and make the split. And I don't even want to imagine the amount of patience and time required to do something like that, especially when you're developing a technology developing technology, it's time and effort. So the last thing I learned after crafting this hammer was, it made me really appreciate the convenience of modern technology and trade, because nowadays we rarely do have to craft things. And even though I did have to craft this hammer for this class, the materials itself were not hard to find. And in prehistory, you didn't have convenience stores, So first, you would have to think of a concept of a hammer, a concept that no one's ever seen before, never heard of before. And then you have to find the right stick so the hammer doesn't break. You have to find the right shaped rock. I mean, what I'm trying to say is we've come a long way through trial and error, and I'm really glad we didn't have to go through that. And all right, so last thing. In conclusion, I really like this project. It's definitely a learning experience. I haven't crafted something like this, and this is actually the first time I've crafted this. So it was a very fun experience.